Shalom everybody, it's Bronze 3 here. Alright, let's hit it.
There. That should do it.
What did you do?
We disabled the main function so no one else can enter. We wouldn't want any miscreants getting in and causing mischief.
What about the Helganquil?
They will continue to sleep safely. We only disabled the functions of the mausoleum itself.
Do you guys always do stuff like this?
When we find mausoleums, yeah?
There should be a facility somewhere that oversees all the mausoleums, though.
Until we can locate it, this is what we have to do.
Shionne and I are capable of sealing the mausoleums. The problem is, they tend to be nothing but Zeugles inside and out.
Besides, considering the current state of the world, it's too soon to get other people involved, or to let word of the mausoleum spread too far.
That's why every time a mausoleum is found, we all gather and take care of it on our own.
Yup. And I'll take any excuse to get everyone back together again.
I see.
We're all done here, so let's head back to Niez and report to Bayfon.
So you and Shionne are the only ones who can seal the mausoleums?
Yes, but it's also our way of setting things right.
After all, we're somewhat responsible for the worlds converging in the first place.
By the way, Alphen, what happened to your Sovereign outfit? That's some high-class gear, isn't it?
It's at docks with Shionne's outfit. But, it stands out too much.
I admit, I fail to see how your current attire does so any less. Is it difficult to be seen as a hero?
I don't like being called the Blazing Sword.
Really?
Yeah. Dahnans and Renans make all kinds of assumptions just from that name. It doesn't feel good to be judged by people I've never even met.
Yeah.
Although I do admit it's a contradiction for me to say that while carrying around the very sword that gave me that name.
Perhaps. However, we need the sword to accomplish our current task. That's why you restored it with the Sovereign's powers, correct?
You're right. It was necessary.
You know, I have been wondering where that outfit went. I hope we get it back soon.
They might say something to you again in ES. but we won't be staying long. So hang in there just for a little bit, okay?
I'll be fine. You don't need to worry.
Dispose of the trash.
Come and face me! We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Prepare to be sealed.
We managed to turn the tide!
For now, but things could shift at a moment's notice.
You're right.
Wow, look what I just found.
There.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Oh. You know, don't you think we're running a little low on food?
I guess we are. Looks like there's a place to fish over there.
Oh. What do you know? Oh, I'll go. Go catch us some dinner.
You could have just said you wanted to fish.
I didn't... know you could craft such a thing without machine.
My body seems to be doing okay.
Kisara, you're in charge of dinner tonight, right? Have you decided what we're having?
Not yet. I have plenty of ingredients, but nothing jumps out at me as a good main. Oh, do you have any requests, Nazamil?
Request?
Yes. What would you like? I can make just about anything.
I'm just happy to be able to eat.
Right, I remember you saying something like that. I guess you've never been in a position to be picky.
Is it normal for people to have certain foods that they like?
Well, I don't know about whether it's normal or not, but personally, I love anything sweet. Lately, I'm really into Gladys's donuts.
What have I liked lately? Oh, the fish crackers I received from the service corps were delicious.
It's been a while now, but I remember we made pancakes together once. I still make them for myself sometimes.
Ah,
What is it? Do pancakes sound good?
no, it's not that. I just remembered something. That meal from before, the one I had with all of you, that was the best meal I've ever had.
Oh yeah! That was good, wasn't it?
It really was. But you know, Nazamil, any kind of food tastes good if you make it and eat it with the people you're close to.
Anything? Really?
Sure. In fact, why don't we put that to the test? How about we all cook together today?
That sounds like a great idea. We can cook together and eat together. Your list of foods you like is gonna grow way longer, Nazamil.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Good. This came out just the way I hoped.
Come on, Rinwell. Up and at 'em.
But I'm still all sleepy.
Nazamil, there's something I need to apologize for.
Apologize to me? Why?
It's probably my fault that you were a test subject in Lenegis.
Alphen, wait a second.
What do you mean?
The ones who experimented on the two of you did so for their own purposes.
Dohalim.
I understand how you feel, but there's no need to phrase things in such a misleading manner.
Can you please explain? I want to know.
It all started a long time ago, because Rena's great spirit wanted to absorb Dahna's astral energy. Lenegis was created for that purpose, and the Sovereign was one of its parts.
Alphen escaped, but the Great Spirit needed a replacement to achieve its plan.
So they took me?
Yes, a lot of people were experimented on. And you were one of them.
Your crest was incomplete. Perhaps your modifications were not completely finished.
Because of Vholran. Because he was completed first.
1 year ago, we may have met Nazamil in a different manner. I don't know why they let you go, but we can thank that for allowing us to encounter one another.
And you, Shionne?
Mine was inherited. It was one of my ancestors who underwent modification.
So in a way, you being taken was a result of my actions. I'm sorry, Nazamil.
It's okay. You don't have to be. You didn't wish for it. And I'm no different from you. Besides, I didn't lose anything by being a test subject. And more than that, it makes me happy to know that there are other people like me.
Nazamil.
Vholran should be in the Dark Wings headquarters.
Are you going to go shop? There's someone who makes weapons. And blacksmith.
Looks like you took care of everything. As impressive as ever.
Any updates on the situation in town?
Yeah, but nothing good. There's no end to the people looking to stir up trouble here. Both Dahnans and Renans alike. Yeah, to be honest, sometimes I wonder if taking in those Renan refugees was the right... No, I can't go thinking like that.
Regardless of the difficulties, I want to believe that your decision to not turn the Renans away was the correct one.
I want to as well. But at any rate, Nazamil shouldn't stay here. It isn't safe for her. Not that it's her fault, but... Sorry, Nazamil.
It's fine, don't worry.
Thanks, Vholran. All right, everyone. Let's head to Vicent.
Fast travels to campgrounds and other area locations. Open the map list in the area, point and pick a point to travel to. Know some areas being inaccessible at certain times in the story.
Please don't blame Vholran, Nazamil.
Yeah. Him accepting Renans at all is pretty amazing. I doubt that's very consoling, though.
It's okay. I'm used to it.
Even Nazamil should be safe from safe travels.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
So, Alphen, how many of these mausoleums do you think we've sealed up so far?
Oh, I've lost track. We've been all over the world by now.
This journey's grown longer than I expected.
Say, Shionne, are you getting tired?
No, I'm fine. Why? Do I look tired? Have my clothes gotten a bit messy? Oh, or my hair. Or maybe I have bags under my eyes.
No, not at all. It's just as battle ready as ever. What I'm trying to say is, you're not forcing yourself to do this, are you?
What do you mean?
Just that maybe you'd rather live a calm life somewhere, you know? Away from fighting, where you can wear whatever you like.
Alphen, it sounds to me like you're misunderstanding something. I'm not forcing myself to do anything, okay? We're the only ones who can seal the mausoleums, right? I'm doing this because I want to. After all, I could hardly live in peace knowing the world's still in trouble. And these clothes? I wear them because I like them. I chose all of this for myself. This whole journey we're on, I want to be on it with you. To travel with you. That's why even now,
Well, that's good then. Sorry for the strange question.
Okay then. I guess that's the end of that. Come on, let's go, Alphen.
Right. Let's go, Shionne.
I hear a voice. Somebody's asking for help.
Hold on, some guys plan on going on ahead. In that case, here's friendly advice. Take my word for it and turn back. And I mean now. You seem pretty worked up. Is there something up ahead? I recently came to learn of Ren's trophy faster. That's why I thought I'd go check it out. But as soon as I enter, a chill ran down my spine. I sense a presence not of this world.
Right.
I see the structure. That must be a mausoleum, no doubt about it. Still, what possessed you to approach that structure in the first place? I mean, it's Renan, right? Figured it might be something that I could use. But as soon as I felt that repulsive presence, my will to raid it all but dried up. We risk our lives every time we enter a mausoleum. My sister, you never enter another one. Oh, believe me, I already came to that conclusion during my last breath of death. It really felt like someone's here, though. I admit I'm curious myself. Sorry, we gotta check out that strange presence in the mausoleum. What do you say?
Right.
Sure, if it ends up being dangerous, better take care of it before it's too late. You'd be doing me awfully favor. I won't be able to sleep a wink until I know what that was. It could have been. Normally the signs would point to Azuko, but this isn't normal. We didn't encounter a presence like that when we checked out.
Whoa!
I hate to imagine, but do you think the hell Vholran inside a mausoleum have awakened? You know, can't be able to vehicles should still be asleep.
Right.
What more reason we can't leave this matter be? We'll have to see the truth with our own eyes.
I doubt it'll ever leave the mausoleum, but better to take care of it before it has a chance.
We need to take another look. Let's see what we can do.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Could it be?
Hey, look. Do you think this room opened up when the Zugals awakened? It wasn't Helgenquan, but this Zugal's bizarre presence that seeped outside. It wasn't Helgenquan, but this Zugal's bizarre presence that seeped outside. Be careful, everyone. Oh, shit.
Think we can take that Zugal?
If you're gonna fight it, I'll cover you.
Let's dispose of the trash. Hurricane strike! Let us fire! Piercing roar!
What seal?
Falling storm!
Glacial spear. Pierce the evil.
Rising phoenix! I'm not done!
Ignite!
I'll smash you! Here, in a bind! Glacial fire!
Raging
Inferno crossing!
Glacial demon fang! Kisara! Commander of heaven!
Phoenix cyclone!
Hammy! Flame of fury!
Rising wyvern!
Glacial spear!
Tiger blade! Demon fang! Incineration wave! Dragon form!
The enemy is going all out!
Thanks, shionne.
Incineration wave!
Thanks, Shionne.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Their arts were interrupted. Will this help? Look sharp!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Thanks for the healing.
Watch yourself, okay?
Yeah. You too.
Relic Gate! Dragon form!
Healing circle.
Plasma shock!
Time to shine!
Shall escape my judgment.
This one's
Plasma shock! Almost there.
Don't let your guard down.
crumble before me!
Lunar Rondo! Rising Phoenix! Dragon form!
Hurricane
Steel.
Sword Rain Alpha! Blended Flash!
Glacial spear!
Here's
Hurricane strike!
Your blood! Now I can let loose! Here I
Take it,
come!
Ray!
Rinwell!
Astral energy.
Say no more! That takes care of the odd presence.
But the mausoleum remains a dangerous place. For now, let's report back on our progress and fill her in on the mausoleum's status.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
So you guys are back from that Ren structure, and you guys figured out what that presence I felt was.
Right!
Yeah, it was an enormous zoo, but we dispatched it already, but it's still dangerous inside, so don't go in, right? Don't tell me. I was hoping for some of that Ren tech, but I'm over it. What did you want Ren tech for? Most of them can't be used with damaged knowledge, you know? Sure, but some of them are useful, and once you learn how to use them, there's nothing to worry about, right? I might fly with no Ren tech, but most of the stuff in that structure is really dangerous. Besides, a function that can cause severe damage is accidentally unleashed. We don't have the technology to break it. If you know how dangerous Zugos are, you should know what that means.
On!
Well, yeah, but people in hurt, right? Never mind, I guess you're right. I'll be sure to stay away from those kind of places from now on. I mean, I've had my life after all. I'm sure a lot of people, other than that woman, want to go give things from this, want to give things from mausoleums. I'm not in a position to speak for others, but I'm sure the Helgenko wouldn't feel too good about having their sleep disturbed. From their perspective, it's like being forced to wake up. So I wonder if Hevrek, 35, and Dake Falzar are still observing us. It is possible, but from what dohalim sends, it isn't so easy to check on them. Seriously, no move to wake them, but there's no way we can just ignore the mausoleums. Yeah, we're the only ones who can take care of the mausoleums, so let's be sure to deal with them. If the Helgenko awaken, what are you going to do? If it happens, I want to tell Helgenko there's no need for us to fight. I want to try to have a conversation with them. I feel like that's what this world needs. Yeah, I feel the same way. Yay.
I wonder what Hevrek 35 would say if they could see our world now.
Whatever their opinion, it would not change the fact that they entrusted us with the future of the Twin Worlds.
Even if you could ask Hevrek 35 what they think, their response would probably be too complicated anyway.
You're not wrong. I guess all we can do is press on and believe what we're doing is right.
You guys want to rest here?
How do I get eggs? Huh.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Are you going to go shopping?
We've arrived. This is Vicint, where Dahnans and Renans live as equals.
Equals? Even me?
Yes, I personally guarantee it.
I know it's hard to believe after Nies. We felt the same way when we first arrived.
It may do you some good to observe the city while we're on our way to visit Droshin.
Who's that?
He looks after everyone who just moved here. He'll help with all the procedures you need to go through.
You might as well check the place out. You can decide whether to live here after that.
Okay.
Is it your first time in Vicint, Nazamil?
Yes. I always tried to avoid getting too close to cities.
Then how'd you end up in Nies?
I happened to be nearby when the worlds merged. I didn't know what was happening, so I fled there for shelter.
Menancia always soothes my soul.
I no longer rule here, but it still pleases me to hear you say so.
You deserve some credit, man. Menancia couldn't be what it is now without your help.
He's right, Dohalim. Still, it has plenty of room to grow.
That's right. Which means our work is far from over.
Let's do everything we can to help Menancia improve, bit by bit. You know, Kisara, I've learned a lot traveling with you.
Oh? About what in particular?
Cooking. Getting to finally cook together again after so long has made me realize just how amazing a chef you really are. I need to take the opportunity to watch you at work again while I still have the chance.
Your cooking already has everyone coming back for seconds. I don't think there's anything left to teach you.
Oh, but there is! Not only do you season things perfectly every time, but your movements are so quick and precise. Compared to you, I'm just a novice. I hope you don't mind if I swipe a few of your techniques.
You've really gotten into cooking, huh, Shionne?
Though, as usual, she still buys a ridiculous amount of ingredients.
There's no such thing as too many ingredients. And can you blame me for wanting to try out every new recipe we find?
I can relate. Trade between realms has flourished within this past year, and with it, the availability of exotic ingredients. It's the same in Vicint. The people there have been experimenting with food that incorporates a wider array of flavors.
You're telling me brand new gourmet cuisine is being invented all over the world? I want to try making and eating all of it.
Eating the food is one thing, but isn't it hard finding and learning a bunch of new recipes like that?
Yeah, you make a good point. In the past, Kisara has always been there to help me, but I'm not so sure it would be as easy on my own.
In that case, I'll put in the effort to learn some new recipes myself. That way I can teach you the next time we meet.
You will?
Of course. I'm not one to back down from a new cooking challenge. And besides, I really do appreciate your faith in me.
Why don't we all just go to Kisara's every once in a while? You teach the rest of us too, right?
Cooking classes with Kisara? I think I'd like to join in on that.
Very well. I'll take on all of you.
Are you gonna teach us? Or are you gonna fight us?
And that was interesting. This is Vicint, where Ren's and Dahnans coexist. Oh, I guess I don't need to tell you that. And no, you didn't, but... if there's anything you don't understand about Vincent or Menacia, I can explain. Menacia was blessed with warm weather and rich soil. So it's always been great for crops and livestock. The same can still be said. It's no exaggeration to say that Menacia feeds the entire world. However, recently they've been reports that harvests have fallen in comparison to past years. According to research, it's probably an effect of merging of our worlds. It may be beyond our control, but it's a difficult problem. If there's anything you don't understand about Vincent or Menacia, please, I can explain. Menacia remains the most fertile area and the easiest place to live, even after the merged worlds. Thus, there's no end to the people who want to move here. Both Renans and Dahnan. However, the reality is that many are merely after its affluence and are actually opposed to our ideals of coexistence. It's difficult because we can't just compromise our ideals and accept everyone. If there's anything you don't understand about Vince Armenia, I can explain. The government is composed of an assembly of citizens of dissent. Security is handled by the service corps with assembly approval. The laws apply to all, regardless of race. Abilities are recognized as no more than personal traits, after all. You know, first and foremost, medicine is not Danny's or Renan's. If there's anything you don't understand about Vince Armenia, I can explain. He's no longer a lord, but we also adore him. We still keep a room for him in the palace, and he's not a member of the assembly. But he's busy with his duties in Pelagian, so he hasn't been back here much lately. If there's anything, okay. Those guys, the ones that used to be an underground organization, they emerged into the service corps. Their leader was Legil, right? Maybe they are both Danish Rams among the recruits. If there's anything, yeah, okay. Let me know if you need anything. Okay, cool. So when you need directions, just do this and they'll pop right up. But it may be simple for a man like you, but it ain't so easy for me. Honestly, okay, try this. Put your hand on the screen, give it a flick to the right, and then swipe up.
This city feels gentle somehow.
Well, it has always been a fertile land, but maybe the close relationships between residents play a bigger role.
So they get along well?
Now, what am I doing, you ask? I'm tending to flower beds to keep the city looking pretty and to soothe the hearts of visitors. It's one of the main things we do to support the society that Miguel wanted to protect, the society in which Dan's Renans coexist. Serve of course old cats. Wow. 1, 2, 1, 2. Change the plants is hardwood. Really important if we all do it together. I wonder why. Can you believe 2 full-grown adults like us are lost? Percent sure is sprawling. Have you done such a life here yet? Guess really thanks to you, all of you, of course. It must be difficult to uproot and move to such a foreign place as this. If you need anything, don't hesitate to ask.
What did you find?
Horse meat. The service corps duties to protect the safety of every life within the city's borders. Of course, it goes for that cat over there as well. Does it now?
Okay. Who's gonna be it next? No astral arts allowed. Hey, I'm no cheater.
We're playing game tag. No grumps allowed. Grumps are too fast.
Does it strike you as odd for Renan and Dahna children to play together?
I'm not sure. I never played with kids my age, but I could tell that those children don't care who's Renan and who's Dahna.
And transporting food to the ants has been dangerous since we're doing it with only a few people. But recently they've been offers for Renans who want to help. Apparently, we've been risking our lives for food, so their offers really mean a lot. Yeah, I help with that. Hey, how about this for dinner? They even saw that they're delicious. Oh, thought was gonna give me something. I'd only ever worked inside a palace, but working outside is fun in its own right. This is Vence, the capital of Elder Mencia. We don't allow people to move here if they accept our values of coexistence. That's why our capital is so peaceful. Low prices compared to last week at least. Funny. My grandson is doing great thanks to the vegetables I bought from you. Thank you. That's good to hear. I hope we can have your continued patronage.
Maybe I shouldn't say this, but it's always such a relief to come back here.
I know what you mean. Being on edge all the time. I'm as exhausting.
Those who wrote the physical form memorials here, not for the past, but for the future. This memorial is dedicated to those who disappeared in the lake beneath the quarry. Those reminded not to repeat past mistakes. No one's allowed beyond this point. The merging of the worlds caused the path through Gilswing Wood to collapse. Just the other day, a cat wandered in and caused a huge mess. Maybe the cat's being passed to me now. How the cat cause a mess, I don't understand. No, it's like the merging words cause a path. I don't understand how a cat caused this. Yeah, I can't believe something so sad. It's happening to me here too. I'm so glad people are going to be burned alive because of my blazing sword. Across the course, really, there's been an influx of people into the city recently, so I'm standing guard to be safe. Hey soldiers, shouldn't you be working? Looks like everyone's training at the bottom of the stairs. I don't know what it's like in other countries, but here in Mississippi everything's peaceful. Plus the dust cats and the other military guard emerges to survey quarters. Doesn't make a slight difference if I'm there or not. We can't have soldiers skipping out on their jobs, but whatever, have a drink. I know I can count on you in an emergency. You can't be on duty all the time, right? Haha, good point. You should have another drink too.
Renan and Danan's soldiers fight alongside each other?
You mean the Service Corps? Well, they don't fight so much as protect people.
Regardless of whether they're Renan or Danan?
Yes. Anyone who shares our ideal of coexistence is welcome here.
Welcome. This is a nice inn. That's not good. You put your belly to it. Welcome to the Empress. You all seem busy as always. Be sure to take it easy from time to time. There are more immigrants from other countries, so the city's livelier than before. Cat mess of a mouse. That's funny.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads. Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
No matter how much the world changes, the high quality of Mancinian ore will never will. Organic engineered structure discovered near Nice. Some say it looks like a Renan building, but Renans don't understand what the structure is either. I think there are a lot of Renans who don't want Danians going in there.
Whoa, this is amazing.
You always get excited when you find something good.
We should hurry and get this stuff processed.
Alright guys, all right for this one here. Bronze Dinner 3 out. Dinner who knew. Thanks for watching guys. Peace.